All right, we're back to normal temperatures after we got off to a frigid start on Monday and Tuesday. We got up to 41 today at the park, and temperatures will be mild through the weekend before cold air reasserts itself across the east for the foreseeable future starting Monday. We'll get right down to it. Kev G and Telecast.com has your temperatures. Now, this is the overview that I put out last Thursday, and I really like the general idea of where this is going. The only thing I would have a problem with in hindsight is that next week's cold looks very garden variety for January. It doesn't look severe, at least not yet. There can be intrusions of severe Arctic air, but nothing like that is in the pipeline, at least through the next 5 to 7 days. It's more like regular January cold once we get past Sunday. So with that in mind, we'll go back to the surface panel for Intellicast.com, and you'll notice some clouds build in for Thursday night and a Friday. But Thursday and Friday during the day will be sunny. So you will notice it tomorrow night as the high pressure moves off. We get an easterly flow and everything kind of moistens up. But no real rain chances until Friday night. And on Friday night, it'll be more of like the drizzle and light rain variety. Saturday is sort of a drizzly, cloudy day. But then we get into Saturday night and more heavy rain starts to move up the coast, probably late in the evening towards the overnight hours. And we could pick up, this is off the Tropical Tidbit site, we could pick up easily about an inch to an inch and a half with this as it's loaded with Gulf moisture coming up the coast there. And then by Sunday afternoon, it's out of here, and we get a reinforcement of this January cold for next week, the balance of next week. Now, the pattern looks very interesting going forward. It is one that is going to be very conducive to major winter storms, especially from the southern plains to the mid and north Atlantic states. And here's the reason why. Meteorologist Joe Chaffee's page, he diagrams it today, and this has sort of been in the pipeline for a long time. Models are just trying to digest and see how this all plays out. And individual storms are going to be tough to track, of course, but the overall flavor is that you have high latitude blocking over the Arctic, which is indicated by the red area. And what that mainly does is it keeps cold air over the east or very close to the eastern seaboard, and then you have a very active subtropical jet stream ushering in storm after storm basically for mid to late month and onward. And that is an impressive signature on the European model and the GFS now for mid to late month, where you're going to have this pattern locked in. So our next chance at mischief will be like Tuesday night and a Wednesday, and my gut feeling is that a coastal storm goes off the coast. But now we fast forward out to next Sunday, and that blocking over the North Atlantic and over the Arctic only gets more intense. So what that tells you is that the pattern is going to be locked in. There's going to be storms cutting underneath that high latitude blocking and very cold air very close by. So we really have to watch out now from about the 13th on for major winter storms to develop along the eastern seaboard. Not every one of them are going to get us. Some of them are going to be rain. Some are going to be misses to the south. But the overall flavor is for cold and stormy going through the mid to late portion of January and on into February.